Well, hello again, Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy. Thanks for coming along for the ride. You're going to love this one if you love the towns and the villages and the hamlets of the Finger Lakes like I do. They're all beautiful. This is one I haven't been to in years. This is the village of Aurora, Cayuga County. Let me show you around.
Get yourself out onto State Route 90. That's the east side of Cayuga Lake and into the village of Aurora. Now, I don't mean East Aurora. A lot of people are familiar with that. That's around Buffalo. This is the other way, east of Rochester, and a great village on the eastern shore of Cayuga Lake and the Finger Lakes. Cute, quaint Finger Lakes Village, easy to get to, about an hour and a half out of Rochester. Nice little village market there with a bunch of stuff for you. It's all about the inns of Aurora. This is the Aurora Inn, kind of like the signature inn in the village. And this is one of many. Yeah, this collection of many beautiful and historic homes, all lovingly restored and transformed into luxury overnight accommodations. They're outstanding. You can do a little spa getaway too. A lot of people come there for their top of the hill above the village spa, kind of like a farm-inspired Finger Lake spa campus. It's beautiful, and all the places are the Taylor House. Then you've got your Walcourt Hall.
And this is one of my favorites, the E.B. Morgan House.
Yeah, the E.B. Morgan House, built in 1858, former home of Colonel Edwin Barber Morgan. This opulent lakefront hotel, 7 large sunny guest rooms. It's really nice. Many with a fireplace. It's the landmark in this lakeside village. Now, across the street you go. Watch out for the cars, ladies. And now it's time for some food. Now, a little bit out of town is the Aurora Brewing Company, which is really nice. Right across from the Aurora Inn is this. This is Fargo, the bar and grill. And it's pretty good. Nice burger, fries. You can sit at the bar, or they have nice little tables as well. And those fries were really outstanding, and the burger was pretty darn good, too. Finer dining right across the street at the Aurora Inn if you choose to do something like that. But there's a couple of good choices, and I think you're going to like it. This is a great little village. It really is. And it's just beautiful, and it's quiet. And like I say, go for an overnight or just for the day. But the village of Aurora is a pretty nice place to go to, and I think you're going to like it. A lot of people have never been there before, but there's even more than I just showed you. There's a whole lot more. I'm going to take you to a beach. I'm going to take you to a nearby winery there, and I'm also going to take you to a world-famous pottery maker in the village of Aurora. So hold on. Plus, I've got a cabin and cottage getaway that a lot of people want to escape to. I'm going to tell you about that less than 60 seconds. Stay right where you are. But first, let's talk a little bit about our friends at Powers Farm Market. Boy, if you want plants, look at those geraniums. Wow. And everything else for summertime, Powers is the place to go. Powers Farm Market, Marsh Road in Pittsford. Baskets, plants, baked goods. I walk in there sometimes and I just go make a beeline right for the baked goods, fresh pies and breads. It's a really nice place to go, and they've been doing this for a long time. It's a family operation, Powers Farm Market, 161 Marsh Road in Pittsford. And thanks to our friends at Paris Heating and Cooling, too. They're the ones that you need to call when you want to tune up your AC system for a very hot summer. Paris Heating and Cooling, I've been a customer for years, and I think you're going to like it there. ParisHeatCool.com. They'll take care of all of your heating and cooling needs. Give them a buzz, 227-4512. That's Paris Heating and Cooling. Now, let's get back to the show. A couple of things I promised to show you, and here's one of them now. Back onto the road, just a little bit out of the village. You're going to find this back road to Long Point State Park, and this is kind of nice. This is one of those little hidden gems. It's a great park with a beach. There's a boat launch, even a little playground there for the kids, picnic tables. The facilities are nice with restrooms, and inside there are the changing rooms if you're going to be going to the beach. So pretty much everything you need is right there. Now back onto the road, and of course you're going to be going by a few vineyards. Yes. And that's a lot of what you're going to see out here. This one, I went to Long Point Winery, one of my favorite places in the Aurora area. They do such a nice job, Gary and Rosemary. Family operation for a long time, and they're making great wines. And then back onto the road, and off we go to world-famous Mackenzie Childs, one of the big draws to Aurora. This is the most unique pottery in the world, and this is where it's all done, made and sold. Mackenzie Childs, an amazing place. Look at that birdhouse. I don't know if my birds are classy enough to go into that birdhouse. And don't poop on it. Geez, I love it there. It's very quiet and peaceful. And it's the place to go if you're looking for that. I did promise you some cabins and cottages. And this place is in Montour Falls. What a great getaway for those that want to get away from it all. Catherine Cottages. We thank them very much for being a part of our show. Yeah, your own cozy cabin getaway. Wow, 4 rustic and comfy cottages on Catherine Creek. This is near Watkins Glen. So if you're going to the gorge at Watkins Glen, or maybe you're doing the Seneca Lake wine tour, this is the place to grab a room. They're so nice and quiet. Now, weekday discount when you mention the Getaway Guy. Give them a call, 607-535-0000. Catherine Cottages, mention the Getaway Guy, get a discount on your weekday reservation. I highly recommend Catherine Cottages, Montour Falls, just outside of Watkins Glen. Time for a question now, a travel question. We do this every couple of weeks, and we thank everybody for writing in at MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. Today's travel question is brought to you by our good friends at Luigia's for the best and biggest. Can you believe all that? The best ice cream and the biggest ice cream cone around. They also have Frank's Italian Ice, Luigia's, Lyle and Manitou Road in Spencerport. Now, for the question, Frank from Victor writes, Dear Getaway Guy, I'm a big boat enthusiast. And are there any boat museums in the area? Frank, thanks for writing, and yes, there are. Head to Hammondsport, another village in the Finger Lakes, south end of Cayuga Lake, for the amazing Finger Lakes Boating Museum. This is quite the place. They're open every day from 10 to 5, 6 full galleries of over 100 boats. It's a great little getaway when in Hammondsport, the village of Hammondsport, Finger Lakes Boating Museum. Also, another one that comes to mind in Clayton, New York. That's just a little bit south of Alexandria in the Thousand Islands. If you're up that way at all, in Clayton, the Antique Boat Museum, they're open every day as well from 10 to 5. Thanks for your question, Frank. If you have a travel question or even a suggestion, I suggest you email me, MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. And we'll take your questions, MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. Jim's on Main, went there this morning. Couldn't wait for my coffee. I love sitting at the bar, the counter, and you'll get a breakfast, a good breakfast, cheap. Late riser, coffee refills. Elena and the family run a great operation, cash only, open every day. Jim's on Main, also Jim's at the mall at Grease Ridge. Nino's Pizzeria, boy, if you're looking for good pizza, there's no other place to go. Amazing Sicilian-style pizza. Fresh, delicious, a little hole in the wall you've probably passed by 100 times. Nino's, 1330 Culver Road near Merchants. I've been a customer forever. They do delivery too with DoorDash and Grubhub. Check them out. Nino's, delicious. Hey, if you're looking for travel books for the season, I've got a couple of them. Well, actually, there's 2 in my hand. It's volume 2. 50 of my favorite getaways in New York State in each one, and a couple of haunted getaways as well. And for the season, I'm kind of doing a little special, only $10 instead of $14.95, and I'll sign it, plus free shipping. I'll give you the particulars. Email me at MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com for the Getaway Guy travel book. We thank you very much, Paris Heating and Cooling, for being a part of our show. Family operation for 35 years. I'll tell you, it's going to be one hot summer, already has been. You need to tune up that AC system or maybe even a new one. I suggest calling Paris. They're the ones, 227-4512. Paris Heating and Cooling. When it comes to AC for the summer, they're the ones to call. And when it comes to plants and beauty for this beautiful summer season, go to Powers Farm Market. I do all the time. What a wonderful place for fruits and vegetables and hanging baskets, and of course, the wonderful baked goods. They're open every day at 161 Marsh Road in Pittsford. Powers, we thank them. We thank Paris, Luigia's, Jim's on Main, Nino's Pizzeria, Catherine Cottages for being a part of the show, Joe here at Classy Wolf, and thank you for coming along for the ride. Remember to like us, follow us, and subscribe. More getaways coming up. Till next time, Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy.